Hi guys, welcome to the channel and kaboom! Yes, and in today's video we got three amazing Town Hall 14 attack strategies, what I think are the most powerful and most fun combinations. So first of all then, the army we're going to be using for the first replay is going to be an Electro Dragon army. 1 baby dragon, 8 Electro Dragons, 1 minion and 3 druids, really useful with air attacks. Spells are going to be 2 rage spells, a freeze spell, 6 bat spells, an overgrowth spell and a poison spell to sprinkle on top, clan castle troops, a couple of yetis and some sneaky goblins inside the battle blimp if we're going to go straight after the town hall. Hero equipment, it's up to you. Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial on the king. Very important for air attacks, guys. Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet on the queen. Fireball, Eternal Tome on the Grand Warden. Spear and Seeking Shield on the Rule Champion. Don't worry if you don't have this hero equipment, but I would say Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet really helps the queen with air attacks. So if we're going to be using Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet, first stage of the attack is line up your queen with some defenses. Normally I'd say air defenses are your number one choice. You can normally get 2 in a row somewhere through the base. So send in the queen, make sure you sort of direct that Giant Arrow, or you can go for air sweepers as well. They're very useful to take out. Send in the Giant Arrow, take them out, and then you've got a mini queen walk, because the queen will have 3 healers with her as well. Maybe send in a druid at this point to help the queen out as well. Then it's funnel time, guys. Send in the king on the other side of the base, or siege barracks if you're going to be using those, and then send in the Electro Dragons in the center with the Grand Warden on air mode, of course. And the important thing about this attack is you need to get those Electro Dragons into the base. So one side of the base, you've got the queen with a Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. That'll be one side of your funnel. King or siege barracks on the other side. It depends if you want to use a battle blimp to take out the town hall, if you're going to use the siege barracks, of course. If you are using the siege barracks to help funnel, guys, I would say have Valkyries in there. If you're going to use the battle blimp to take out the town hall through the Grand Warden ability, have a couple of yetis and use a rage spell to take out the town hall. 2 different options there, siege barracks or battle blimp, depending on the base. Siege barracks, you get loads of value. Battle blimp, you're guaranteed to take out the town hall. Now, the Electro Dragons are doing really well here. The queen's still there on the right-hand side. We're sending the Royal Champion with a rocket spear. As I mentioned earlier, if you don't have this hero equipment, don't worry. The most important out of all the hero equipment would probably be, though, the Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet on the queen. If you can get that, honestly, makes air attacks so much easier and a lot of fun. And the bat spells and overgrowth spells are very important as well. They really make these air attacks so much easier. Just use the overgrowth spell to neutralize a nasty area of the base. Watch out for multi-infernos, and as you can see, the troops are just standing there, or flying there, sorry, hovering, saying, where's the defenses? There they are, don't worry. You can take them out now. So 3 stars. And all of these replays were filmed as friendly challenges hard mode. Next up, we've got another air attack. Because, guys, air attacks for me are definitely the best attacks at Town Hall 14. I'll explain that a bit more in a moment. So 10 dragons, 6 druids, and 2 minions. Same spells again, guys. These bat spells, overgrowth spells are amazing. I think we got 1 more overgrowth spell than the last replay. So, sorry, yes. We're going to line up that Giant Arrow, send it through the base, and same again with the mini queen walk on the right-hand side. So why are air attacks best at Town Hall 14? The obvious answer for me is Root Riders. At Town Hall 15, you get Root Riders. You don't need 8 Earthquake spells or a Log Launcher to open up the base. You've got the Root Riders. You don't have Root Riders at Town Hall 14, which means if you want to use a ground attack, you're going to struggle. Well, not struggle, but you're going to have to use some sort of Earthquake spells, jump spells. Air attacks, especially with the new hero equipment, Giant Arrow, Healer Puppet on the queen, are so strong with the overgrowth spell as well, and bat spells, an absolutely magical combination. So the queen there on the right hand side, we're sending in the dragons. I think this is probably a stronger attack than all Electro Dragons for me. I think dragons are easier to use. So we're sending them in. Remember, again, I'm just going to recap on it. If you use the siege barracks, have all Valkyries inside to help funnel. If you're worried about taking out the town hall, send in the battle blimp with a couple of yetis inside. Use a rage spell. We've used the Grand Warden ability there. I'm just sort of doing this more for fun with the fireball. I think Eternal Tome and Healing Tome are probably the best combination for the Grand Warden still. Send in those druids with the main army. Couple here, couple there, couple to help funnel your heroes. And guys, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this attack strategy. I like ground attacks. They're my favourite attacks. But at Town Hall 14 below, I think you've definitely got to be using air attacks if you want the most powerful attack. So we sent in the bats. Remember to use your overgrowth spells wisely. You should have a free spell. All I would say is think about sending in your bats about 60%, 70% into the attack. Try and have at least 1 overgrowth spell left over for them. And yeah, guys, I was practicing. Okay, let's do a top 3 Town Hall 14 video. Let's have some ground attacks, some air attacks. And I was struggling with the ground attacks. I've got to be honest, I know it was on hard mode, but the air attacks were so much easier. Last attack, another dragon attack. This time we've got some dragon riders though. So 6 dragons, 4 druids, 4 dragon riders, a baby dragon, and a headhunter. Same spells again. So let's have a look at this base. We're going to send the queen in, try and take out. No, we missed the second air defense. And I'll just be honest, guys, sometimes you're going to miss some of your targets with a giant arrow. You have to try and line up the queen, sort of guess where it's going to go, use it pretty much straight away. And sometimes you're going to miss the second air defense. You might miss the second air sweeper. So yeah, guys, it's not always going to work, but it's still going to start off a beautiful attack with a nice funnel on one side of the base, and you're probably going to take out 1 air defense at least, but the key is try and take out 2. So beautiful funnel on the left-hand side. The king's helping out as well. I think we've got siege barracks on the right-hand side. This time we're using siege barracks on the base. Sometimes, though, like I mentioned a couple of times already, you might want to use the battle blimp to take out the town hall, so you don't have to worry about it. So here we go. Dragons moving into the base now. Couple of Peckers on the right hand side. That's a pretty good funnel. I'm quite pleased with this attack so far. Remember, Grand Warden on air mode. Eternal Tome is still really good as well, so I would have that if you are using the Fireball. There we go. Use the Grand Warden ability. Fireball taking out some nasty defenses. Well, I don't think it actually did too much damage there, so I think it was a bad Fireball, if I'm honest. I'm thinking about sending in the Royal Champion now. There we go. On the left-hand side, maybe send in a Druid or 2 with the Royal Champion when you send her in later. And when you get 60% plus damage on the base, start thinking about sending in those bats. And guys, if you are new to the channel, by the way, what I try and do is find nice, easy-to-use attack strategies for different Town Hall levels. Town Hall 11 upwards. So you are going through your Clash of Clans journey. I should have attack strategies for most Town Halls for you. So do hit that subscribe button and notification bell and join the Samoose army. So there we go, guys. We should be okay here. We use an overgrowth spell there on that last compartment. The troops are just hovering saying, Moose, what are we supposed to do? And I'm saying, guys, don't worry. Just have some patience, please. So guys, one last thing I will mention is on this channel, we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favorite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. It's easy to do. There's a C emblem in the shop. You click on that, a little box comes up, and our code is Code Moose. Any support would be amazing, and you do need to renew it once a week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. The army copy links in the video description. Remember to practice your funneling. And hopefully, guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.